What's going on, guys? My name is Goat, and welcome back to my YouTube
Yes,
channel.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And in this video, guys, I want to show you guys, or I want to go over how um, you guys can improve in showdowns, combat, PvP, things like that. Alright, so basically, it's the same thing if you see my previous video. There's only one change. Instead of eye for an eye, I have the unblinking eye. And it's basically for the same use, right? So Painted Black, Gunslinger, Winning Streak, they all benefit each other. Painted Black, no bloom. Gunslinger, more accuracy, and Winning Streak, you deal more damage. So basically, all those cards really help each other out. And in order for it to work well all the time, or to make it last longer, you're gonna need Unblinking Eye or Eye for an Eye. But the reason why I have Unblinking Eye right now is because I never bought it when I had Eye for an Eye. And I just wanted to get this ability card and test it out. And from my experience, it's actually a little bit better. I'm able to use my Deadeye for a lot longer without having to continuously, or not continuously, I just didn't have to drink tonics as often. And another thing is that I've been drinking a lot more tonics in showdowns just so I can get more kills and stay alive a lot longer. We're going to do a commentary over a gameplay. So I've already pre-recorded this video. It's not a 20 bomb, but it's alright. I usually get around 15 to maybe about 20 kills. That's basically my average nowadays. I don't always do well, of course. Sometimes you'll get like 5 to 10 kills, but it's alright. You learn as you go. You get better. Alright guys, so this gameplay is sped up to 1.25%, so just a little bit faster than normal, not too fast. But I'm going to talk about my decision making in this gameplay. So right here I take 2 shots with my double barrel and he doesn't die right away. I switch to the pistol and finish him off right away. So as you can see guys, by my core, my Deadeye core is very low. But as you can see right here, I'm going in for the attack and I see that there's 2 guys. Why am I doing this? It's because my teammate just grabbed the bag and I want to get in the way. It doesn't matter if I died, as long as I'm distracting the players. Alright, so my teammate can get the bag in. So that was why I went in for the sacrifice there. It's okay to die, but make sure you're in the positive ratio. So make sure you get a couple kills before you die. The negative ratio is when you have more deaths than you do kills. We don't want to be in that. Okay, we want to have more kills than we do deaths. Always look at your mini map, okay, the little circle on the bottom left screen. That's how you know where the players are. If they're crouching, then it won't pop up, but if they're moving around, then you should be able to see them. Alright, that's how you want to collect kills. It's going to help you navigate, find where the enemies are and where your teammates are. Alright, so it's very simple guys. As long as you get more kills than you do deaths, that's how I go about almost every single one of my games. Okay, so you also want to think, if you were on the other team, what would you do? And you got to think about how you usually play. What do you usually do? What are the routes that you usually take, right? So unlike certain maps, if you're very familiar with those maps and you think that you're a good player, what do you usually do on those maps, right? So if you're on the other team, you got to think, alright, if you think that you are good, don't you think that other good players are going to want to do the same things that you're doing? Alright, so that's probably the case, okay? The chances are really high. So then how are you gonna counter them? You wanna think. Alright, so it's very simple. If you normally do this, then I'm gonna counter you by going over here. Or I'm gonna counter you by winning over here. Right? I'm gonna pressure you this way. So that's how you wanna think about things. Right here, I know that most people come from the left side right over here, so I'm waiting and I move in, right? They don't even pop up until like they're like 2 feet away from me, right? They don't pop up on my mini map, and that sucks that the game is like that sometimes. But since I cleared out everybody, I went in for the bag, and as you can tell by the mini map, there's somebody chasing me, right? I'm using the bushes as a way to maneuver around them, so it's kind of like a shield, because if that dude tried to take a shot at me, he's gonna have to deal with the bullets going through the bushes, and it probably won't do as much damage to me, if any. So I use painted black with my shotgun a lot and my pistols. You don't see me using the what's it called, the bolt action very much in this game, but I'm just dropping bodies like that. It's pretty easy. The reload on this gun is pretty fast, and if you didn't realize, I switched from the semi-automatic pistols to the Mausers. I just feel like headshots is actually a lot better. I talked about this in my previous video, but I just made the switch just because I wanted to try it out. I want to do something different, and I've actually gotten a very, very good gameplays with it. I've actually started enjoying them a lot more. So if you guys think they're good, let me know in the comment section. Um, to be honest with you, I think they're pretty tied with semi-automatics, but they have one more bullet, so I guess that'll help. But I just realized from my experience that headshots are a lot easier with the Mausers. But anyways, as you can see right here, the bushes are in the way, right? I keep moving because I don't want him to kill me, and I'm overwhelmed with a lot of players. That's okay. That's okay. You can die. It happens. Right here, I'm trying to empty out my ammo because I only had 10 in one bullet, and it sprays really slow if you only have one gun um, filled out. So yeah, I'm over here. So I can see that there's only 1 minute left, and I have a bag in. Okay, so I got 2 kills right there, back to back. That's fine. I went back because I saw a player, but my teammates took care of him. I'm over here trying to collect more bodies. Okay, but I don't need. It's not so important that I get another bag because there's only a minute left. If I can hold my ground and kill the rest of the players that are pushing up, then we should be good. A lot of my teammates right now are sitting back, and you got to realize that as you're playing the game. It just sucks every time you die. When you spawn so far back, it's a hassle having to run all the way back up. But right here, I make a pretty bad mistake. I don't know what happened. Every time I get in a fist fight, I always lose. Like, but apparently, I think somebody else shot me though, um, and my teammates took care of him. But as you can tell right here, the last 15 seconds, I'm over here really trying to get a kill, man. Uh, but this happens sometimes. I switch to my pistols because I know that I can kill really fast with it. And as you can tell, the other gun wasn't loaded. So I'm over here spraying, and I turn on Deadeye, but it wasn't on, so I was like, fuck it. 19 kills, 1 delivery. Your boy's the MVP, you feel me? So I hope you guys like this gameplay. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Peace out.